Hey guys, it's Hunter, welcome back to another video, and it looks like it's that time again. That time where you ask some questions and I answer some questions. Okay, since you have so many guitars, how do you manage changing strings? It must get expensive. Yeah, normally it would be really expensive, but because of all your support and where this channel is going, I was able to reach out to Cleartone, which is my favorite string company, and they sent out a bunch of strings, which is incredibly helpful. It's not to the point where I get paid to use them or anything, but it's still really cool and it helps keep the cost down on making these videos. However, before I had a struggling YouTube channel, I just used to buy in bulk. It's more expensive up front, but generally the more that you buy at one time, the cheaper it is in the long run. Without some sort of endorsement, there's unfortunately no real way around it. When Jim Root's Gutsier review is coming, can't wait, winky face. The demo's coming soon, very soon, very soon. Just did one of my signature professional Agufish unboxings. So, it's coming, soon. What's your gamertag, dude? My gamertag is displayed on the screen now. If you're on Xbox, feel free to add me. There's no friend request or anything to accept, so as soon as you add me, we're Xbox friends. I used to play a lot. Unfortunately, I don't have that much time anymore, so I'm pretty bad at most games now. But yeah, feel free to add me. If you could get any guitar right now, what would it be? Forget price. To be honest, dude, I think I've got enough guitars. What the fuck did he just say? Like, if I could get any other piece of gear right now, it'd probably be another amp, like the Rev Generator 120 or the Hughes & Kettner Triamp Mark III. Yeah, because I have enough guitars, but I need another one of those. Or maybe something that I actually need, like a reamp box. But yeah, if I were being held at gunpoint right now and I had to choose another guitar, it would probably be the Mayons, I don't know how to pronounce it. We're going with Mayons Cedius AK1. Literally no idea how to pronounce that name. The kind of cerused, treated ash top looks absolutely stunning. There's a piezo in the bridge, and it's a 7-string. And I don't own a 7-string of my own yet. The one thing is that the fingerboard radius is a massive 16-inch. You know I prefer the 12-inch. So since we're forgetting about price, I would just pay somebody to change it. Just took a look at your Wild Audio Odin video. I thought it was one of your best videos. Saw a lot of thumbs down. What is the argument that this guitar is worth the price? Yeah, that video. Most of the time when I get a notification that somebody's commented on that video, I just kind of ignore it because there's a 50% chance of hate. But if you put an honest opinion like that on the internet, especially a controversial one, you gotta be prepared for that. Anyways, I digress. I think that when it comes to guitars, especially in this day and age with the internet, people are starting to judge a lot more with their eyes rather than with their hands. The argument is that on paper, the Wild Audio Odin is a phenomenal instrument, or at least it should have been. It really had everything going for it. It had the right woods, it had the right pickups, it had high quality tuners and hardware, real mother of pearl inlays, everything that you'd find in a guitar 2 times, even 3 times the price. It had the backing of Zakk Wylde, one of the most revered metal guitarists of all time. It's even made in a well-respected factory in South Korea, the same place where Chapmans are made, where PRS SEs are made, where Diamond guitars are made, where LTD guitars are made. You have to remember though, when it comes to guitars, like cars, or anything really, there's more to it than just what's on the spec sheet. I mean, think about ribs. I'm really hungry. You can have the best ingredients, the highest quality meat, the finest spices, the fanciest oven, and there's a really good chance that your meal's gonna turn out great, but there's no guarantee. For guitars, generally specs will really influence how it sounds. If you have good pickups, a high quality bridge, new strings, it'll sound good. It still doesn't mean that it'll feel great once you have it in your hands and you're playing it. And that's a huge part of a guitar that's being overlooked more and more when we get too caught up with the specs. And by the way, it's a really easy trap to fall into, even if you're aware of it. It's something that I'm guilty of too, sometimes. And on that note, I am starving. I'd love to hear your thoughts on anything discussed in this video. What do you think? Do specs make a guitar? I think no, but that's just my opinion. If price were a non-issue and you could get anything in the world, what guitar, or gear rather, would you get? And if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments, tweet them at me, or send them through Facebook. As always, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome, and I'll see you for the next video.